Surprise, ladies and gentlemen, look, there is somebody casting the game. I apologize, as sometimes there's delays within Counter-Strike, but today there was a delay with the caster. I'm Van Silly. We're getting ready to start here. This matchup on the first map between powerMode and Ze Pug Godz for the ESWC Canadian Qualifier Finals. They're live right now at Comic-Con in Montreal as I'm doing this from home remotely. Jealous that I can't be there, but we are on the first map as the score is 6-2 in favor of powerMode, and I will be solo casting this match as well. Lawson dropping the first one for Ze Pug Godz. It is composed of Max, Mario, Lawson, the White Ranger, and Fruit against Jay, Score, Romulus, BSP, and the guy. Interesting thing enough that is that powerMode actually got eliminated quite early in the online qualifier. I think in the lower round of 8. No, closer to that. They were like pretty much in the top 8, top 6 finish. But the guys that actually qualified, so let's say Aviado and others, couldn't actually make it. So it's a good thing that we got some good local Canadian players to actually come back and give it a shot. And looking at it so far on Cobble, it's a good start for them as well. 7-2 is not so bad on a CT-sided map for powerMode so far. And to be given this chance again to represent Canada in the ESWC World Championships actually happening and starting later on this week, which is going to be on Thursday, they really have to step up the game, and hopefully they are so far. So, without further ado, let me continue with the action right now as we do have a 5-on-5 situation. Terrorist side, a full gun round here. Money situation looks pretty standard right now for both teams, although looks like they have lost a few rounds with 2 or 3 players only alive left in the past 2-3 that they've won for the CT side. So this is actually a round that they need to win, especially due to the fact that they lost 2 in a row in the last 2. So this could be a situation where the money gets reset now for either team. And it's looking good as Jays is going to drop the first one, but quickly traded out by Max as they're trying to commit towards this B bomb site. Jays and Mario going back and forth as well. Jays is still alive here towards the rock. His opponent is dropping towards the drop zone. That's going to be Lawson and Mario trying to flank across. And they sandwich, corner him, and take him down, as now it's a 3-on-2 situation with the bomb down planet, courtesy of Fruit. Gore towards the connector. Gets the op shot down to a 2-on-2, so it's virtually the same type of weaponry, an AWP and a rifle, but a slight advantage in terms of HP, and now a full advantage in terms of numbers for the terrorist team. As they spot the last one still towards rock, flash comes through. Gore is just in front of the molly. He manages to still stay alive as Lawson whisks 2 shots, says, you know what, I'm going to switch over to the M4 because I don't know how to op. But Mario at least is there to save the day and to make the score now 7-3, with now the money set up and reset for power mode. As you could see 33 across the board. They're going to go for P250s. Only small armor for the guy, and the rest of them are not going for armor. They at least have a molly and a smoke in the hands of Jay, so that means probably that he's going to try to molly the drop zone for them to set up a little bit easier on a stack towards this B-bomb site. But Lawson is doing the same thing as dropping a molly in the drop zone himself. And funny thing enough is he decided to keep his op for this round here. So they hear him scoping towards the top. Meanwhile, we are lurking towards this B area, this B mid area, as one was trying to push aggressively. That was Gore, quickly stopped by Fruit, who's watching the flank. So they're just waiting to capitalize on the mistakes here of the CT side, but 3 of them are now pushed up towards this B-bomb site. They know one's inside chicken coop. They're trying to win this round in a flawless victory. There's only 2 more remaining. Make that 1, and there you go. They take him down towards the chicken coop, and that is going to be 5 guys staying alive. The only money that they'll have to invest to now is grenades for the terrorist team. So interesting here is that powerMode is going to be stuck on a double save with, like I said, the money that they bought. So they bought smoke and an incendiary grenade. That's $1,100 here on the CT side. They went for 5-7 armor, small armor as well. That's $1,100 as well. And they get no kills. So money invested and not well spent. And they're going to be forced on a double save, winning and losing 3 rounds in a row. They'll have enough money to buy after. But pushing aggressively towards B. Lawson is only able to hold 1 back. So they capitalize on an AWP out of that to maybe go for a save, which could be good here for this counter-terrorist team. Holding inside connector is BSP and Gore with that 5-7 AWP combo. And BSP is set up to probably get another AK here. White Ranger just around the corner, solo on health. But he sees his gun walking into the smoke, just spams in there. So that's it. The bomb is planted towards the A-bomb site under 3v1. Gore says, alright, let me save the gun. Not only will I go for a break, but I'm going to go for a potty break. Little does he know, though, that if he moves a little bit forward, his gun is actually going to stick out the door. So he should switch over to his pistol there so he doesn't get spotted. They're closing in on them so far, though. With Max the closest. Spamming through just on the right, but... oh my god, you are a noob. So another thing, if you guys didn't know, is that if there's somebody inside the stall, when they close the door, the little button's red. He saw that button was red. He should have, even though he spammed and missed, he should have still opened the door and kept spamming, and that was going to be an AWP not saved. Now, if they're going to take advantage out of this right now with Gore, they're going to pay the price. But Gore's playing aggressively, watching that mid, sees nothing there, and it's a 4-man stack towards this B-bomb site, and it is proven to be costly right now for Ze Pug Godz to move in towards this B entrance. Mario's already at 9 HP remaining. Fruit looking to clutch it as soon as he gets taken down, but finally, and luckily, Mario was able to run back here and stay alive, as they're going to still try to work a 5-on-2. Gore, meanwhile, when he was pushing out towards this middle area, saw nothing. He went towards long. It was clear as well. And at this point in the 5v2, they could safely play a 2-1-2. So the trade comes through. Fruit has 3 HP. This is going to be in no way that he's going to be able to win this round. So with 42 seconds left, he's actually going to commit into the drop zone. So he's pretty much game over there. Yes, indeed. Spotted by BSP towards long B. And now powerMode is finally breaking here this streak that was built up by Ze Pug Godz. They'll have enough money to go for a full gun round here for the terrorist team. And move into the last gun round, it might be a broken buy for both teams. No, maybe not. They could actually go for a full gun round Ze Pug Godz as well for the last one. So it's still going to be a crucial round for this powerMode team on the CT side, where Gore just got pushed down to 4 HP on long. The rest of them are still spamming and making noise towards B, though. And they're splitting up for a fake first towards this A bomb site. And if they actually manage to take control of this A area, we might see them fall back and take control of connector. So that's already a good start here as them taking down Lawson. But as they're still making so much noise inside the drop zone, nobody's rotating so far for the CT side. So they're just going to count on Lawson and Fruit to pinch in towards Connector. And so far, they don't even need any help. They're just moving through, dropping one by one. The guy, last man standing at the rock, as his teammate just fell down towards the Connector. Now it's a 2 versus 1. Still pinned, still sandwiched. And that's going to be 8-6 now. With the reason why I said it's going to be a broken buy. Look at Jay's, only $3,600. Romulus at $1,500. As this is actually getting to a closer game as we thought. I think the score was 6-0 to start things off for powerMode. So it took a while for Ze Pug Godz to actually step it up. But once they did, they closed the gap. And they're actually looking really good here. Again, like I said, on a CT-sided map. They went for an early smoke, tried to push early through the smoke as well, and the guy's already down to 15 HP, so a good advantage to start things off here for the T side of Ze Pug Godz. Gora's going to spot one here, going to get tagged, but at least he gets the frag with the AWP. Things are going to reset just a bit here for the terrorist team, as there was Lawson as well to try to help Fruit. As his teammate fell down early, it's the call for them to work down towards this drop zone and the B bomb site. But the advantage comes in for a 2-man for the CT side, and look at that, Lawson makes it towards the Connector. If he gets this kill, he will not, so he goes with the bomb. And now it's going to be mission impossible for Mario. And taken down there from the back of the fountain. That is now going to be good halves exchange. Sorry, he was actually taken down by BSP towards the wall. But again, still a great half to start for the Ze Pug Godz. As we're now going to switch sides. And I wonder where Comic-Con is actually this year in Montreal. Also, a big shout out to man named Marc-André, who was actually running the stream. Oh, it's at the Palais des Congrès. So it's actually getting bigger and bigger, I guess, every year, eh? I remember I went maybe about 4 or 5 years ago, and it was only one section at the top floor. I don't even remember where. So we're going to start here the second half. Sorry about that I missed a pistol. Was getting some messages for an update, but powerMode won this pistol round against Ze Pug Godz. So interesting enough is Ze Pug Godz was also named 3PP in the online qualifier. And I don't remember Lawson playing that, so maybe with Lawson coming in with Right Ranger, they kind of changed that over to play as Ze Pug Godz. Because they did pug it as well with Fruit towards the Extravaganza 2 weeks ago with those three together. Now they're pushing through a save round for this counter-terrorist team. They're able to get the first kill, though, with the 4-man stack towards B. One guy really lit, that was Max, looking for some retreat, but now at least he's going to be able to get some information. And look at them, they're getting dropped so far, long range with pistols. And it's looking good for the CT side now, as they're now stuck towards this A. Towards this A side, but now finally it gets evened up. Both of them are solo. Speaking of Mario and White Ranger, respectively, BSP also somewhat low at 39 HP. But at least the bomb is down. He's making noise, spot it, take it down, but this is a great save for Ze Pug Godz. I guess not really a save. They did go for a forced pistol round, but this forces a heavy investment towards the T side. Now, I know it might not look as good in terms of the save because they're still able to buy AK-47s this round here, but think about it now. If they're actually going to go for another stack for the CT side, and they actually manage to drop 2 or 3 more, then that means that they're going to be on a broken buy on a full gun round, which could put them on a save situation the round after if they lose, which is going to put Ze Pug Godz back to an advantage on CT side. Just know how to manage that money is It's actually pretty big right now for this counter-terrorist team, although the thing is they actually went for full USPs and only a 5-7 investment, so they're going to get aim punched all across, they're going to get picked off, and this is going to be the easy round now for this terrorist team. Unfortunate for them, but this is the good part where they're wasting money. They're only able to pick up a scout, though. He gets to tag. Unfortunate there. So it's going to be just a regular buy going in here for power mode. And at this point as well, they do not have enough money invested to go for an AWP. So for both teams either, they don't have an AWP, which could be a good thing. Try to lurk towards this long haul right now as Maximeister is going to be the first one that's going to spot them. It's a quick trade to start things out in the 4v4, but the only information that he's going to be able to have or give is one guy towards A and a few footsteps towards mid. So that's why they're not fully rotating. Oh, now they might, because Fruit just lost that fight. The forces lost in the Washington flank and weakened the defense towards his B bomb site, which is where actually the terrorist team are working. They still have Gore lurking towards this long A, because he does want to sell a fake towards B. But it all comes down to Mario. Yeah, actually he was able to sell that fake. He gets the first kill, and now White Ranger has to hold it down. He does drop the bomb carrier. That's a big mistake, though, as it was actually the second guy peeking out, and himself is going to hold a 3-man push from the drop zone and long B. So he's on fire so far. That's why you hear the fire trucks towards my condo area. Somebody calm him down. Cool him up, as still no AWPs right now for Ze Pug Godz. But a save round coming in for this counter-terrorist team as they're going for Tech 9 small armor. Gore's going to go into the drop zone. They're going for the numbers. White Ranger's going to drop one. It's going to be USP versus M4, though. It's going to be the B side now taken over by the terrorist team, and that is a huge push. Tech 9 just still too overpowered right now for the terrorist side. If it was a CC4, it's a Tech 9 now. Maxmeister and Fruit moving up. They drop Gore. Last two guys, at least, they still have an M4 to work with here for the terrorist team, and they also have the bomb planet and the clock to work with, and also the bomb planet for them. But simultaneously, they get dropped. The defuse comes through. They do have a kit. So it's going to be another round coming through here for Ze Pug Godz. And now it is 12-8. Now, one thing I wanted to point out for PMD power mode is that when they went for the save with pistol and armor, they actually went for small armor, which is not so bad, because if a few of them were actually still broke for Ze Pug Godz side, it's going to take them more than one shot to the head to actually get the kills. So you're actually saving some money as well on the T side. You're investing in some armor to stay alive as long as you can, but at the same time, you're also saving $400 that could be useful for flashes for this round here. And for Gore's side, he went for a small armor to have enough money to go for an AWP this round and capitalize on top of that. But at least Maxmeister pushing through the smoke sees the bomb carrier, so he's going to call that out. The rotation comes through. It's a 2-man hold for the A side for now, and Lawson is holding it down with the AWP. Last man standing is going to be Jays, and again, dropped down by Lawson, and that's going to be totally denied there, and Lawson proving me wrong, saying, yep, you know what, Van Silly, I could actually up. So that's going to be 12-9. It looks like we might have a pause here that was called out. So that being said, let's look back towards the chat here on twitch.tv/CEA. They were actually asking where we could find the brackets. So give me 1 second. I think I have that on hand. I think it's ESWC.com/. Before I say any BS, let me just look quickly. so I could confirm for you guys. Give me 1 second, boys. Yeah, actually, it's a whole tournament link, so I'm going to link it in the chat as we have resumed here towards the second half. I'm posting it now. As a pause, definitely was asked here for the T-side to see what they wanted to do, because this is a make it or break it right now for PMD. They lose this round here, even though they get the bonus money, it's only $3,500. And at $3,500, only a few of them are going to be able to get AK-47s. So they have to decide if they want to go for a force buy after. But at the same time, they want to slow things down a bit. As you can see them holding back so far back, and it's working. But quickly traded back by Lawson towards mid with the AWP. So an off on each side. Lawson drops for a second one. And he also kills the bomb carrier. So that calls for the quick rotation coming through. Romulus is still lurking towards that drop zone area. But he has to hurry up here because his teammates are about to get decimated towards the mid connector. Lawson trying to peek through here. The flash comes across both teams. He's going to nade inside. That's probably going to damage them a slight bit. A little bit too far in the back. But now Romulus is dropped on the flank. Lawson is still peeking through against this smoke. He's actually very cocky right now. So it's a 3-on-2 situation. They're going to ask for another pause here. So now that 2 pauses in a row are being asked, it depends to see... Oh, never mind. It was a pause before, so... Now BSP gets taken down. Mario holding back on the other side here towards the A-bomb site. And that's going to be... 5 unanswered rounds now on the CT side for Ze Pug Godz. There you go. I was gonna say, is it probably a stat thing, or is it probably a PC issue that they might have there? And it seems as though now it's gonna be fully fixed, and they're gonna go for the force buy here. So, like I said, they were able to afford 2, make that 3 AKs and 2 Galils, still with full armor though, but. Not much grenades to work with. They have smokes if they want to try to go for a full smoke inside the B bomb site, if they do have placement smokes there. But it's going to be lost in the peak first, and he's going to spot Gore here on the shoulder peak at the entrance of B. The guy trades it out towards the drop zone, and he's actually going to drop it quick, and they're going to go aggressively now. And here comes the flashes. Lawson is fully blinded, so this is a huge advantage for powerMode to actually push through. And Lawson has to be quick on the trigger here. He drops the bomb carrier. He knows one's on the top. It's going to be Jace that's going to go for a drop kill. He actually goes for a jumping no-scope. 2 jumping no-scopes. And the third one does not work, though. Jace is going to capitalize on that miss. But it's still a 1-man advantage for Ze Pug Godz. And I'm so surprised that Maxmeister hasn't even rotated yet. He knows they should have called that the bomb was down so early ago. At least Fruit evens it up on a 1v1 towards the B bomb site. Soon to be a 2v1 as Maxmeister is moving up. But now... just because of that, there you go. That's the mistake right there. Quick flick by BSP, clutches it on a 2 versus 1, just for the sheer reason that Maxmeister did not rotate when he was supposed to rotate when the bomb was down. And that's the funny thing, though, because when Lawson actually did get that kill towards B, he dropped that guy, and there was still 3 guys alive towards the B bomb site. They know that one was inside drop zone when the guy got that kill with the Galil. Unfortunately, nobody rotated across, so there was 2 guys at least that were known where they were, and 1 that was unknown, because the first one died earlier on, which was Gore. So if there even only is only 1 lurker, rotate quickly from the A site. Even if you die, it's information given, so you know there's only going to be 1 guy towards these B bomb sites, so you could push with numbers on the B side aggressively, and keep the numbers on a 2v1, and keep the chances on your side. But because of that, it's a broken buy here for Ze Pug Godz, only for Fruit that only has a CZ, but also Mario does not have any head armor. Only 3 kits invested. They're trying to work towards this B-bomb side as you can see them line up towards this mini-map. Big Flash blinding 2 guys alive here as Max trying to redeem himself this time. And he will not. But at least Mario and Fruit are going to work, and White Ranger as well with another triple kill on a huge flank there towards the upper B. And that's going to reset the money one more time for powerMode, because a win one, lose one when they went for a Force 3 AK 2 Galils. There is no money. As they're now broke as a joke. Just gonna try to go for that Tech 9 push again, probably towards that drop zone. No, they're gonna go towards long this time. So White Ranger had a trip kill before. How many can he have now? 1, 2. Switching to the USP, spotting 2, dropping him here. And he goes for a third, save by Mario on the fourth, and last one in the drop zone, killed by Lawson, and that is a flawless victory. And not only that, but Fruit was able to pick up an AK-47. Well, Mario was able to pick it up, and Fruit's gonna save that M4 from the round before. So that is only, should I say, let's say, small armor, kits, grenades, about $1,000 investment for each player right now, which is huge for Ze Pug Godz so far on the CT side. And there you go, that double save comes through now finally for powerMode. Just because of that second round when they lost 4 guys, when they had submachine rifles, submachine guns, should I say, towards that second round, they needed those $600 kills to be able to keep that money flowing in this situation right now. But there, you finally see it doesn't pay off for them. And we finally see that double save issue. Max getting the first kill here towards this long A. The rest of them are moving up towards this mid. One still looking towards long. Mario's 1. And Jay's onto 1 as well, but there you go, that's it. Mario drops the last 2 towards the A bomb site. You're facing down the first map point in favor of Ze Pug Godz. As you see now, full arsenal for both teams. So it comes down to that the op of Gore to try to pick off the long, who keeps pushing aggressively every single round. And it's going to be Max Meister this time. He's going to smoke you to hold his angle this time. But you can see the same strat as they did before in the round that they won. So they had Gore hold all the way back towards the back of the A mid. And the rest of them are lurking towards the A area. But no entry frag right now means that they have to push and still count on the AWP to try to go for an entry kill here. But Lawson, look how posted up he is as well with the AWP on his side. So it's the battle of the entries with the AWPs. And it's going to be Lawson with the opening one. Just to hold his ground. Going to fall back towards connector as well. But actually his teammates leaving him. Romulus actually sold some kind of fake towards the B bomb site meanwhile, which forced out a 4-man stack towards B, and finally Max Meister rotating back, but they haven't capitalized on that actually. They still waited towards the mid connector. They're actually walking because they're going to rush back towards this B bomb site. So it all depends on Fruit. Can he hold this drop zone? Oh, he's going to hear the footsteps. White Ranger couldn't hold it though towards long B. He got op down, and I lost connection to the server. That means probably because of the GoTV is that the server or the round has ended. So if the round has ended, my assumption is that the counter-terrorists won that map, or maybe I just crashed. Let me just reconnect. Because even though if they won, it's still the map point for the counter-terrorist team. So give me 1 sec. So we actually got some spoilers going on right now, as yes, indeed, my map is changing, so that's what happened. So actually our delay isn't even 1 minute, it's probably like 2 minutes. So my assumption is that on the last round when they went for a force buy, I'm not sure what money situation they had left. But they probably would have been broke and tried to go for an all-out push. That did not work. So we're going to wait and see what the second map is going to be. So if you guys are just tuned in, this is the Canadian finals in terms of qualifier for the Esports World Cup. Whoever actually wins this here, it's a 4-man single elimination tournament, should I say, in best out of 3 format. And whatever team comes out on top, they're actually going to be able to represent Canada in the Electronic Sports World Cup Grand Finals happening later on this week. So guys, let me just go and see what the situation is and see what teams are there actually for this double elimination or single elimination bracket, sorry. So we're going to take a quick break, go for a few commercials, and then start the second map here. So Marc-André, please feel free. We'll be back soon.
Stop playing, start giving! legs start giving. shake.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here as we're going to start the second map between Ze Pug Godz and powerMode. So the first map won 16-14 on Cobble in favor of ZPG. As whoever wins this one will move on to the finals to face off against the winner between Vinland and Ace Gaming to represent Canada in the Electronic World Sports Cup World Championship Finals starting this Thursday. Now here comes powerMode on the T side, starting off here as they're going to rush towards this A bomb site. But there is some sort of a three-man stack happening, but they still take control of this A site. And White Ranger just got gooshed and quickly picked off one more towards the E-box. And that is going to be lost and not managed to connect his shots here. One guy still watching his flank towards the middle, lurking around, but Lawson now becomes the last man standing. He runs out of bullets, and the guy will capitalize on that. So, Gore, the guy, Romulus, Jay, and BSP starting off on T side, getting the pistol round one more time. As on Cobble, I think they won both pistols as well. So this is 3 pistol rounds in a row that they've won in this whole series, but still weren't able to capitalize on a victory on their first map. So, Counter-Terrorist team composed of Fruit, Maxmeister, the White Ranger, Mario, and Lawson going for another armor pistol buy, and look how aggressively they're pushing towards mid. Number 7's going to be able to hear him, so they're going to watch this crossfire, but the Counter-Terrorist team actually decide to fall back towards the A bomb site. They're going to run down mid, they're going to spot J very soon. No, they're going to stay towards A. So they say, alright. This is actually an interesting strategy. I'm wondering because of that if they're just going to save up and save, set up and save whatever they bought. Yes, indeed. So as they went for a full gamble towards the A bomb site, they saw nothing there. So keeping 5 guys alive, they're going to get bonus money here. They can go for full armor after if they want to, because that means that Gore, BSP, Jays, well, I'm assuming on their side, they're winning this one 32-50. They're going to purchase AK-47s, at least. So I was going to say, at that point, if they manage to keep their submachine guns and their Galils, this could be an advantage right now for Ze Pug Godz to actually go back and go for another gamble stack. And force some sort of an eco in the round after. Again, depending on if powerMode goes for a buy here, which they should. There's the AK in the hands of Jays. P90 is kept, and MP7 kept. So, what was purchased was the AK-47 full needs. On Ze Pug Godz side, nothing has been bought at all. And they're going for a 3-man push towards mid, 2 men towards the B bomb site. And they're actually going to stack and boost into the vents as well. Just to see if they could go for a boost kill here on the top. Here comes that first boost. First one down. CZ coming through from the White Ranger. He takes down BSP. So far it's only... I think it was an AK-47 that was dropped there. After that kill. Oh, it was a P90 gun. But there goes a Galil falling down here as the White Ranger stays on the top of the boxes. He's going to spot a third one here. Does not manage to get the kill as Gore finally gets some sort of money back for the money that he invested in. Lawson spotting one. Goes for the insta-dink. Knows that one's also towards quad. He's actually going to drop it before they get the bomb down. The guy's down to 50 HP. Traded out. And now Gore's the last man standing. 45 seconds left on the clock. AK picked up, but Maxmeister moving up towards the highway. And they get the kill. And they set the blow onto powerMode here, who will have to go for... They can go for a buy if they want to. As Gore could have dropped a Galil and AK if he wanted to, but he's going to go for an AWP. So look at that. Win this round here, it's going to be a save coming through for powerMode. And possibly even a double save if they don't get any money out of this. Because that's $1,900. They go for full save. Then for $2,400, they might be able to go to buy. But it's going to be Galils and grenades or AKs, no grenades. So this is a big round needed here for Ze Pug Godz, which comes in their favor as Lawson pushed down towards that blue door and immediately dispatched a guy to start things off. So Jays will be able to salvage that AK-47. So it's going to be 4 guys and make that 3. As the White Ranger just picked one off here towards that mid area again. So BSP, Jays, and Romulus not knowing what they really want to do now. Romulus was boosted up, so they want to try to take mid control. If they're able to take this kill onto White Ranger, which they do so, they might be able to push up. And push up the highway if they can. Especially if they manage to get the second kill onto Maxmeister, which they will. So it's going to be up to Lawson one more time. Shoulder peek. Upshot missed. Now they're moving up towards this highway. He does manage to go for his second one onto Jace, though. Romulus pushing through. Quick scope missed. But the second quick scope comes to fruition. And another quick scope onto BSP. And that is a big round again for Ze Pug Godz. Here comes the first save. As we are going for smoke and flash purchases too. So see, they are investing in armor and everything as well. But they're buying as a team, so only those that could afford it will go for it. As the guy does need to get some kills. If he doesn't, he won't be able to go for an AK-47 on the next round. They're going to execute for the A site here. They're going to try to flash in towards the forklift and probably smoke spawn. They do get the smoke. Lawson missing all of his shots, and they clear out the A bomb site just like that. Thank you, Tech9. Thank God you exist here, as that's going to hurt the economy here of the counter-terrorist team, but at least the bomb gets planted, and that's definitely going to be a situation where they're going to be able to buy right after. They're going for a boost towards quad. Oh, that nade. Look at them. Virtually no health for all of them, but they still managed to stay alive. With Jay's 1 HP offshot onto Mario. That would have been funny if that flash actually bounced into his face. That would have been a second kill here. But the guy now holding through. Mario does not know that he's hiding towards the quad. He didn't know that there was a double stack towards quad. And the guy actually... Oh my god. He's keeping the pressure on. Mario peeks back across, gets the kill, but the bomb is going to go off. They don't manage to save the AWP either. So that is a round coming through for PMD. Breaking the economy. And that's their turn to do that to Ze Pug Godz. And that is actually smart for the guy. He actually had the headshot lined up, but since he was a little bit more nervous here, he just wanted to play the clock instead. Keep that to his advantage in case he whiffs. But at the same time, he saw that his opponent did not have a kit though, so he could have just tried to bring the fight. He had the round no matter what. So this round here, Mario, actually they did go for a force buy for Ze Pug Godz, and Wet Ranger actually pushed down towards mid and quickly made it a 1 minute disadvantage for the CT side. Now Lawson's going to try to do the same, and he's going to pay the price, so I don't know why you're going for a force buy and you're still going to try to push in one man by yourself. Even if you get a trade, what's the point? You only have pistol to hold a site after, so just keep that advantage to your side. Now they're going to push towards this B-bomb site. They don't know that Mario's inside the vent, though. Now they do. As the vent has been broken, Mario's going to be forced to retreat. And he's going to try to save his gun there. The full site has been overrun by the terrorist team. They're going to go for the plat now. Close on the hunt is going to be the guy taking down Max Meister here just outside the boost at T-spawn. Now Mario's soon about to get flanked. He hears him running towards his main, so he's going to look back towards the blue door. Jace is about to open it up for a surprise. And Mario is in for his own surprise as he gets quickly one-tapped. Now it's going to be 4-2, and you know what? It's okay for them. They're going for another force buy, actually. Mario's buying an AWP for Lawson. I do not know what's going on with them here for Ze Pug Godz side. Maybe because they managed to go for a pistol win on the second round, they want to try to do the same thing again. White Ranger's making a lot of noise, probably because he wants to bait out the fact that they have a stack towards this A-bomb set on a double peek. So if they're going to focus on trying to kill the White Ranger, no, actually Mario's still going to peek out. They still managed to get the first kill though of this round. That's a 4-man back towards this area. The guy dropping Max Meister, which is actually a great job for him to keep him towards this A-bomb site. Because Lawson's actually rotating towards A while the rest of them are looking back towards B. And there you go, they hear the footsteps falling back. Lawson's going to rotate back, but hopefully he's going to rotate fast enough. If not, he's going to get caught. And the EWP is not going to come into fruition, so they're going to smoke towards spawn. The offshot comes through first, going for the spam through. And he does manage to hit BSP. That is so lucky. BSP is going to be infuriated after that. You know that one's inside the site. Now they know the last guy's inside the site after the bomb plant. They retake the site. And wow. These force buys are just working for both teams so far. Nonetheless, though, the round will is still going to be a possible gun round for the terrorist team. if they decide to go for force as well. Well, sorry, they did get a bomb plan, so they get all of the $800 bonus money, no matter what. It actually hasn't been calculated yet at the end of that round. So it's going to be a full gun round coming through here, and interesting enough is Jay's actually opted to go for a Galil instead of an AK-47. Well, he still has $2,100 there in the round, so he could have invested in an AK. And he unloaded his payroll to start. Lawson whiffing that quick scope inside the blue door. That shot was kind of on him, though. It happens. Just CS things. Executing towards the A-bomb site now is going to be Max Meister. Dropped by Romulus, so the A site is now open. Unless White Ranger could get something done here. He gets the first one. Tries to go for a second, but that is then traded out. Nades coming through. Molly as well. From both sides. They burn out the bomb, so they can't get the bomb plant yet. And Jay's actually burns down while they're trying to set up. So now it's a 2 versus 2 situation. And now they force BSP out of their position. They spawn him, both virtually at the same health. And BSP wins the fight long range. I don't know why. They were still trying to bring that fight towards them when he knew that the bomb was down. Fruit looking back up at the highway, and BSP saves that round here for this terrorist team. As now the score is 5-3. Another force buy coming through, so I'm just going to stop calling force buys here on the CT side. They're just going to keep doing it every single round. It feels like the early complexity days of CSGO, when they just bought and bought and bought, and they get a leg shot, though, at least onto Jay's. But the guy is still lurking towards his blue door. Lawson's predicting that, and he's doing the same stuff. He's giving away his position at the same time. He does get the headshot! He gets the headshot onto Lawson with a random burst through the door, and at the same time, they're trying to clear this B bomb site, but Mario's still alive to hold it back. Also, same thing from middle with the White Ranger. So, it's reset. It's a 3 versus 3. The last 3 guys, they've done it before. When they're at a disadvantage here in terms of numbers, and in terms of control of the map, they want to try to take down the middle position. And when they do, if they get the kill onto highway, they move up towards the A-bomb site. If they don't, they probably go towards vents. But look at that. After forcing White Ranger back, they're still going to decide to work towards this A-bomb site, where Max Meister has to hold this AWP. There's that smoke for a spawn. Why do you unscope when they're about to peek out? You saw the first grenade, traded out. Now the bomb at least is down. He's able to run the timer a bit to give enough time for Mario to rotate with his teammate. White Ranger playing the spot that he loves best in front of the E-box. Oh, he made a footstep. Gave away his position here. Mario's able to get the first kill towards the quad. And there's that boost coming through. They get the kill. Thankfully for that. It pays in their favor one more time here as the score is now 5-4. Will be 5-4. As now, here comes that save situation here for powerMode. It's a little bit different from what they had versus Ze Pug Godz. They will not go for force buys. And they're going to go for an all-out rush towards this A-bomb site, so Max has to step it up one more time. He's going to hear one towards that blue door. He calls for rotation for help as well. Flash and nade coming through, but that doesn't... Blinds 4 people, doesn't hurt anybody though. There's that molly. But at least Max Meister is playing NBK. A nice molly as well to hold that blue door. So they can just focus on main. There's 1, there's 2. But a trade comes through as well. And it's evened up as well as they catch them on the reload. And they're also able to clear out the site. And they also take a 1-minute advantage. All thanks to the Tech 9s. And also thanks to the guy, and also BSP, each of them getting 2 kills. On top of that, they get a bomb plant and 2 guns. Now 1 versus 1. He knows it's inside the site, whiffs that spray, and the guy with a big 3 kill and on top of entries are gonna force ZPG on a save. And this time, they do not have money to invest into M4 FAMASas, except for the White Ranger, so... Smart move for them to go back on a full save here, but This is actually turning into a pretty intense game here on this best of 3. First map did come in favor, though, of Ze Pug Godz, if you just tuned in and missed it. It was 16-14, won by Ze Pug Godz. So this is the second map, and if it needs to go to a third map, it will. Which will be decided by a knife round and choose sides. Mario's the first one to fall as they're stacking towards this B bomb site. But they don't know that Gore actually pushed all the way through towards main already. Did line up 2. At least they're not getting that extra $300 for the bomb planter. Now they'll pick it up. They'll get the plant. Fruit is going to be looking for some exits.
Bomb has been planted.
Spots him right now inside checkers, but missed a few shots, which made it easy for Gore to go for the 180 kill, who gets himself another trip kill for this round, for the team overall. It looks like we're going to switch things around. Okay, I thought they're going to give the op to Max, but they're not. They're going for a force buy, small armor, which is fine against AKs. I was going to say save some money for some investment, but at the same time, they didn't even have enough money to go for full armor if they wanted to. But no kits across the board, only flashes to work with. The op is already down. Max Meister getting the first kill here to even things up. Eats a grenade. At least White Ranger could have a chance to hold it down still. Spots one on blue door, spots one inside the site as well. He's getting spanned across, counter flashes are coming through. Trades are still coming across, and it's going to be a 2 versus 1, so the advantage is for PMD, but as he tries to retreat back towards the white car, BSP was still towards forklift, gets the kill. And it is now 8-4 with powerMode slowly running away with this map, which is actually not bad because it is somewhat still of a CT-sided map. Three of them now pushed up here on ZPG towards this mid. 2 of them inside vents. They do get the first kill, though, towards spawn. And look at that. The bomb is still holding inside spawn. What are they doing? They're going to try to flank around towards Jays, but Jays does a quick 180. It's a nice shot there to take down Lawson. Could have had that round there in their hands, but they're just checking the wrong angles now. They're going to try to run it into this A bomb site where Fruit is actually still holding with the CZ. So he's going to call it right now for Mario to rotate up on highway. Nope, Mario's going to decide to flank. So can Fruit sit up here? He cannot. So last man standing is going to be Mario. At least he's going to be able to pick up and salvage, should I say, a Molotov and an AK-47. This is huge for him right now. And the terrorist team are still setting up first here, post-plant. And maybe after a few seconds, they're going to go on a hunt. Yep, there you go. You already start seeing BSP moving out here. But they're not spreading out. Look at that. The rest of them are actually holding back and looking to fall back safely towards the T-spawn. So really, it's only BSP trying to scout it out and doesn't go further than Z, so they do not want to actually lose any money, which is, again, interesting. Because BSB had $8,000, and Jay's was at roughly $6,000, and the guy's at $6,000. So if actually they lose a few guns, they could go for a buy, they could go for drops if they needed to as well, already for Romulus. But they just want to keep their economy to go for full buys in case for the last 2 rounds if they need to. I guess that's what they're trying to do here, as they do have a full gun round for ZPG side. And they know how aggressively ZPG is playing, so they're playing actually smart on their side just to hold back the entrances every single time. Lawson, spotted. Lawson takes him down from the guy who actually couldn't get the kill from behind. Nice jumping 180. Fade away. Just like that, it's a 1-man advantage here as they are trying to work towards this B bomb site. So Mario is going to have to hold it down. Fruit to help him out on the counter flash. Mario spots him. They spot him as well. He drops the bomb carrier from the rail, but quickly traded out. White Ranger's going for the big flank through T-spawn. So this is actually big right now for PMD. They have to move quickly. Ob shot takes him down towards B main. This information is given for White Ranger here on this big flank. Takes him down. Now they know BSB is inside the site. It's a 1 versus 1. Flash comes through. He does get the kill and goes for the defuse. So there you go. We're going to see a full gun round. Well, maybe not a full gun round. Free build away down to 0. White Ranger could drop him. But Maxmeister is also broke. So this is going to be a full gun round here for a few of them on the last round, while we have for sure a full gun round coming in for the terrorist team. Let's see how we're going to end the half. They're playing a 2-1-2 here for Ze Pug Godz, so switching things up. They don't want to play as aggressively as they want to, as they actually did not pay off as well for them before. They did manage to get the boost, and the middle's clear. So they're going to stack up 2 guys here, 3 guys towards the A site, as the mid is now clear. So that was White Ranger, and it's going to rotate back to support. This is going to be a huge round needed right now. But White Ranger quickly gets taken down as they ran through across. Lawson getting the op shot there, getting a second one onto Gore. He's on fire right now, literally inside the site. And he gets picked off there by BSB. I think he killed him blinded. That was crazy. Maxmeister. Oh, what the whiff! It's a 2 versus 2 now. That Kobe nade, nope, is going to be just a little bit too much in front, but oh my god. If they don't win this round, that's Maxmeister's round to lose by not getting that kill onto Romulus, who survives with 6 HP. Both of them holding Insight and Quad respectively. Molly coming through. And Fruit takes him through the smoke. One more remaining. Romulus has to clutch it with 6 HP, and look at that 180 flick. Gets the kill. The defuse comes across as well. And we're going to end the half 9-6, but this is a great half to start for powerMode on T side.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
So now we are switching sides here. Fruit going for a Tech 9. Interesting enough is that they're actually pushing aggressively towards the CT side, though, outside B. At least Maxmeister is able to call a few, get the trade as well, and give some information, but they're not capitalizing on this. Seeing 3 guys push towards A, they're still walking from T-spawn. It's a 4-4, though. They're going to try to go for a boost for a mid control, but the guy is waiting there at Z. Rest of them are creeping up here towards this A main. And it's actually being spotted by Gore from CT spawn. So this is going to be an open site right now for Ze Pug Godz to take. They're going to try to bring the fight to them first, but they're going to spot a second one at the car. Meanwhile, we did get a kill towards middle. It's going to get traded out very soon. But Mario still manages to get another kill just before. Just like that as they move inside the site. Chase with the headshot. 10 HP left. Running around the site right now as both of them are stacked towards Quad, but Fruit manages to take advantage out of that Tech 9 investment. And the round comes in for the terrorist team. Score is down 9-7. With this run, they're going for a quick boost towards this mid control. They're going to spot Gore towards Z, easily take him down as they some sort of a pistol buy for this counter-terrorist team, except for Romulus, who did not buy anything at all. They did buy a P250, and that's it. But they're archers getting dispatched as they're trying to push towards long A. But funny thing is enough, they actually left the bomb. But it is a 4-on-3, but 2 of them are lit, so this could be a big round for Jace. That nade. He still manages to get a UMP kill there onto the first one. Gets a second one here. Mario's at 4 HP. But at least Lawson's there to come back from A main to save him. But that, at the end of the day, is a big save from a stupid mistake there for leaving bomb inside T-spawn. So because of that, they were forced to buy. They're able to get a case at least, but again, an aggressive push from the CT side. That seems to be coming finally in this time in favor of Ze Pug Godz in terms of the situation. But overall, this is another great save by powerMode. They get 2 kills, salvage a Galil out of that. They're forcing buys on the next round on 2 guys. But it's just going to be reset slowly. As they're going to try to possibly boost up here and take mid control. Indeed they are. I think Jay's heard the drops. Yeah, he's towards sandbags right now. So holding the angle to spot them here. But Mario's going to see him first and just easily picks him off through there. They take mid control now, and it's up to the guy with the Galil that he salvaged. He drops the bomb carrier. They're closing in on him towards quad. They kill him, but just like that, it's 2 versus 1. A dink comes through. Now they're both virtually at no HP. This could be a winnable round for BSP, who runs through the smoke. But Fruit kills him. Oh my god. It actually comes down to very close rounds. And pretty intensive for both of these teams right now. But it is saved. It is salvaged by the terrorist team as the Pug Godz. And we're finally going to see the full gun round here of this second half, but not enough invested for AWPs on the CT side. Lawson does have one for the terrorist side. The smoke comes through, so they're going to try to push aggressively towards mid again and actually get inside the vent at the same time. And look how aggressively they are out towards A main as well. They're going to double smoke it. And this might become, okay, I thought I was going to say this might have become a one-way smoke here. And I think they know that he's there. That's why they keep spamming this box. That's Max spamming it through there. Oh, they're going to hear him drop now back towards the blue door. So that's going to be clear for them to try to execute towards A if they wanted to. They're boosted up for the 2 guys that were supposed to be there to help out. It's going to be Lawson going to try to creep out. So he's going to look for an entry for mid control. Just on the other side is Romulus, and these guys are just dancing. They're going to go for more boosts, actually, to take more of that mid control. One's inside the vents. They know it's broken, so he's just going to wait there for the guy. If actually they could throw him, they don't have a molly. Could have thrown a molly here from the B site, or from the A site into the vents. Oh, look at that. What a great play from both of these players. Lawson keeping watching the vent to cover his teammate. Fruit looking straight towards Catwalk. They simultaneously get kills to control mid. The bomb's inside B by himself. Fruit is towards checkers, but the bomb is by himself towards the rail. He does manage to get the kill, though, as nobody else rotated out to help him out. Now trades come through. There's 8 seconds left on the clock. Last one spotted towards CT spawn. The option is missed. There's 5 seconds left. They have to hunt him down. There's 2 seconds left. What are you guys doing? Oh my god. Can you whiff more than that? Not only on op shots and an op shot loss, Lawson has $150 remaining. But not only that, is that they had great entries towards this B bomb site. They let the bomb move in by himself. One mistake. Second mistake is the guy playing checkers is not covering him. Third mistake is that the bomb player decided not to plant and go for a wide peek with 10 seconds remaining and losing the bomb. And that's Max Meister's round there to lose. And boy, what I was calling a great game so far, that was just silver plays. Save round coming through as they're going to try to smoke it for spawn. But that nade, they're going to eat it. That's going to hurt a lot of them here. So BSP setting up. One's also towards the rail. They traded through. They went for a force buy, but once towards heaven, Fruit does not manage to get the kill. And now it's going to be 11-9 in favor of powerMode, looking to win this first map. Another force buy here for the terrorist team. They spot one towards sandbags. They're trying to get this kill. They put him down solo. This could be a touchdown nade. He's going to flash first to try to peek him out. And there's that nade. That's it. Oh, he's down to 5 HP. They can still take control of this middle if they want to. No enemies there. Fruit is actually pre-firing a lot so that Wet Ranger could creep up and get the easy kill. Now they smoke for Z. They're going to try to split towards this A bomb site. They have to hold it down core. One off shot missed. Now he's pinned. He does get the quick scope. Lawson's not there to trade it out. He's just running straight to quad. At least he was trying to clear out the site. Now BSP spotted that truck. He managed to get a double kill himself, and now it's a 2 versus 1. Could still be winnable if BSP could get this win. He knows Lawson's towards forklift. Molly to force him out. Lawson speaking out. Oh, nice counter flashes though by Mario. That's great teamwork. So now Lawson's just going to hold back towards Toxic. Another flash to fully blind BSP. And at this point, there's not enough time left on the clock. Smart move for him to fall back and save his gun here. So a round comes in for the terrorist team. It's going to be 11-10 as we're slowly closing and narrowing down here this second map to see if PMD could bring into a third one. So now they're going for a quick boost here. It's going to be a pistol save here for the counter-terrorist team, except for that M4 that they saved before by stacking 4 guys and pushing out towards B. They're able to get the first kill. Lawson's going to hear a lot of footsteps and rotate towards Z as well. They're closing in right now. He's up at highway to clear out the A site. Lawson dropping that M4 that was saved before. James is the last man standing towards highway. Does manage to get the first kill, but then quickly traded out there as that was a decent save coming through for powerMode. They dropped 2 guns, but still a lot of money invested here for, or a lot of money saved from the round before for Ze Pug Godz. So we're going to see a full gun round coming through as a hesitation coming in from Lawson to see if he wants to go for an op or not. And he's going to decide to keep an AK-47 for them to go aggressively towards this A-bomb site one more time, because it's actually a double save coming through for PMD. And look at that, they're waiting too long. They ran, made so much noise towards A main, and now they're just holding it back. And that gives, look at that, at that minimap. 3 of them actually rotated across already. And by the time they're trying to set up post plant, they're already going to get flanked. This is a big round here. At least 2 of them are immediately dispatched. Maxmeister should have stayed towards forklift so he could hear the footsteps. Here's that first flash. The nade comes through. That takes down Romulus. 1 creeping towards the door. It's going to be PMD. Maxmeister pushing to main. Takes him down. Sorry. Nobody's watching that blue door, actually. At least they close it. And as they close it, they spot him right now. Spamming through is going to be BSP taking a kill onto White Ranger. They just want to get these kills instead of just trying to win the round. Could pay the price when they lose a second gun now, but then Fruit decides to switch back to a Tech 9 and go for a jumping kill. And now it's going to be 12-11, and 1 round. Well, I guess the terrorist team are retaking the lead, actually, after winning that round. And winning another round here is going to put PMD back on a safe situation, so a big round needed for him to step up on the CT side. And especially towards an A hold, because they haven't been holding it too well. Retakes have been working, though, at least for the CT side, but they have to take down maybe 1 or 2, or at least 3 if they're going for a 2-man sec inside A. I thought I heard an auto sniper, and I did. Jay's actually invested in an auto sniper. They're already inside the A bomb site right now, though. They already rotated across as well, but they still have a 1 minute advantage for the CT side. Nades are coming through. 3 guys are pushed up and smoked all across as well. They're spamming across towards highway, and it's going to be a bloodbath very soon. Smokes are slowing to dissipate. Trades immediately, and last one is on catwalk. 1 versus 1. Bomb is planted. BSP versus Max, and as he reloads, gets caught and is taken down. And that auto sniper investment does not pay off here for the counter-terrorist team. And now they're going to have to go at least for a... They could go for pistol armor if they want to. Because with bonus money, they'll have full guns for the round after, but they're not actually going for it. So poor money management there for the CT side, as it didn't put the money in their favor. They're just going to go for a 5-man push here outside A main. Nade coming through. And they're pushing down blue door. They're still holding T spawn for Ze Pug Godz though, and this actually could be quite sloppy right now for them to hold. Romulus getting a kill here. White Ranger inside vents as well, and there you go. Finally, it's cleared up. Nice one shot by Gore inside CT spawn onto Lawson, and gets a second one to White Ranger, who's somewhat still wants to fight it. And just like that, it's a 2 versus 2, and they pick up AK-47s. BSP did the smart move, though, of buying an M4, should I say, armor.
Bomb has been planted.
As he did have $4,000 in the round before, and now it's a 2 versus 2 with 2 AK salvaged. And they're closing in on both sides. Max Spicer getting one down towards CT spawn. BSP making a 1 versus 1. He spots him at rail. Oh, this is going to be big. They're still dancing. Doing the head pop right now for Mario, who does manage to finally clutch it, but that could have been a big round loss there by Ze Pug Godz against pistol, no armor nonetheless. Such sloppy play, but at the end of the day, they managed to take that. A full gun round coming through, at least for power mode. I'm going to stack up here towards the middle to try to take control of the boost first. So Lawson looking to get some entries, and look at that, a 4-man stack. They've always been working towards this A bomb site, so they are gambling for a stack towards A. White Ranger's still making noise though. But nobody's really flinching so far for either team. So they're going to try to work back towards this A bomb site for the terrorist team. And Mario's going to open that door and is going to try to get an entry kill on to Jays. Gore still manages to open things up with an AWP shot. Here comes the smokes and flashes, but the molly to counter. Max Meister still manages to get the kill though, and as well into highway. Time for them to move through. Max Meister only has 5 HP, a little bit of miscommunication and exit the door. 2 guys inside the site. The guy lines up 2. Oh my god, can you take more time to get out of the blue door? That's a 1 versus 1 with 27 seconds left on the clock. BSP has that white truck and the White Ranger. He's looking straight towards there. Grenade comes across, that's gonna hurt him. He's down at 21, and White Ranger wins that round. And that's gonna put now the counter-terrorist team in a tough pickle, having to go with FAMAS's to try to win this round. If not, they're going to get eliminated, and Ze Pug Godz will move to the finals to face off against the winner between Vinland and Ace Gaming. They're going to go straight out right now. They're going to try to push A main quickly, and here comes the trades. 1 for 1, and now a TK comes through just to even things up. They know a third, make that a 4th one. Jays is digging through the box. The bomb is down, but they're nading towards the site. They know that Romulus is inside the site as well. And it's just slightly reset for now. The bomb is down towards Forklift. That gives also a chance for BSP to just set up here towards the right truck to overlook and overseer the bomb. Mario creeping up towards highway, spots Romulus inside the site. He's going to nade towards the default spot. That's going to put him down to 22. This is huge. Molly to force him out as well. And now it's a 2 versus 1. Last one spotted towards white truck. Communication comes through. He's fully blinded. They could pick up the bomb here. And he will manage to do so. Another flash coming through, and that's it. Fruit gets the kill. 16 to 11 the second map. First map, 16 to 14 in favor of Ze Pug Godz. And they will move on to the finals to face off against the winner between Vinland and Ace Gaming, which is coming up next. So guys, make sure, as they're going to try to set up here for the next best out of 3 single elimination for the Electronic World. What did I say that? Electronic Sports World Cup 2015 qualifier here in Montreal for Comic-Con. So whoever wins this one will move on to the grand final. So stay tuned, stick around. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll see the best out of 3.
Stop playing, start giving!